What's up, YTPC? Four-Eyed Piper coming at you. Today, a couple things I wanted to cover. Obviously, as you guys know, we're getting down to the end of the giveaway tonight, Sunday, at midnight Eastern time. I'll be closing it off for entries. I've gotten quite a few. I think I have 26 folks that have done VRs and a ton of folks who have done comments. So what I'm going to ask is, if you've done a VR for me, please go into my playlists, and I have a 900 sub giveaway playlist there. Check to see that your VR is in there. If it's not in that playlist, that means I have not been able to find it. And I'll update that obviously tomorrow morning with kind of the last entries. And then tomorrow I'll be drawing for the giveaway, and I'll do a video. Probably have my son or my wife or somebody draw out the name from the hat. So again, if you do a VR, please try to link it on the original giveaway video if you can. I've been trying to search and scour and make sure I get everybody in there. But if you're not in that playlist, please let me know. And if you have trouble commenting, send me an email at foureyeedpiper@gmail.com. The other thing I wanted to talk about today, which I'm remiss, I should do my housekeeping here. This is, I'm smoking a Peterson Atlantic. You can kind of see, it says Atlantic on the band. Really kind of cool, like green stem, dark rustication. This is a 68 shape, which I really like. It's huge. And it's kind of a morning smoke for me. Drinking some coffee. And in the pipe today is some Stonehenge flake. I have to say, I was trying to get rid of this, and then I cracked a tin. Originally, I'd tried this and I didn't really love it. But this has been aged since 2019, and now I'm keeping all of it because it's absolutely delicious. If you get a chance to get some of this, which I don't think it's too hard to come by, get some, throw it in the cellar for a couple of years. It's worth it. It's kind of like a different Bob's chocolate flake to a point. It is really good. It's a vapor, actually, classified as a vapor, but it doesn't taste like a vapor to me. It's got burly chocolate essence and a little, just a slight hint of Lakeland, but it is absolutely fantastic. Okay. The other thing, I wanted to talk about is pipe restoration. And I've tried my hand at doing some home restoration successfully and unsuccessfully over the years. You know, I can pretty much buff up a stem if I need to. Beyond that, I really, I just haven't honed my skills enough to feel like I can take a really rough pipe and get it to the point where it is in like new condition. I don't have the patience. And there's people out there in the YTVC who are much better at it than I. But I had a few pipes in my collection of Petersons that were beyond just the novice level of restoration. And I decided to send them out to Rick at Briarville. And I have to tell you, I am absolutely delighted with the results, and I wanted to kind of share those with you. I did not dry this out enough. So I just got a package in the mail. I sent out 3 pipes to Rick. All 3 were Petersons. And I wanted to just share with you how they came out. Now, the 3 pipes that I chose to send to him, 2 of them were meerschaums. And I was really hoping to kind of clean up the outside and get them to a little bit more of a new look. They were aged. They hadn't been smoked a ton. But you may or may not know that Peterson meerschaums are quite rare to find. And they were really produced back in the 70s and 80s. The ones that I particularly have are from the 70s. And they were in rough shape. They really were. Peterson stems too, a lot of them being vulcanite, tend to age poorly, and so they really just needed a lot of work. Well, let's just show you the pipes, I suppose. So the first pipe that I'm going to show you is one of the meerschaums, and it had a cracked shank that had been repaired poorly, and it looked terrible. The tenon on this pipe, and I wish I had done kind of a before and after, but the tenon on this was stuck in the shank and would be received by the stem kind of reversed. There was a hole in the stem that the tenon would go into. It was terrible. So I sent it to Rick. He put a band on it for me to kind of cover up that poor repair job. He redid the tenon and just shined up the stem. And I have to tell you that I can't believe, well, let me just show you. This is the meerschaum. I can't believe how light he got the outside of this pipe. Almost to like factory new, in my opinion. It's beautiful. And these are just really cool pipes because they fume the tops. They get them real black and stuff. So they can take a beating and you don't really notice it. But he redid the stem for me, which I think looks amazing. It's a P-lip, of course. And was able to create a new tenon for me and drilled out the old tenon that was stuck in the shank. He also put a nickel band on it for me, which I think just looks very handsome on this pipe. And so, you know, it's not exactly a, you know, collector piece because it is repaired. You know, the value of it has gone down, but this is going to be the pipe that I smoke. The other meerschaum I may just let sit in the case and just be kind of a collector piece, but this one is obviously much more, was farther gone and is much more repaired now. So beautiful work, Rick. Thank you. The other meerschaum I'll show you next is very similar, different mouthpiece. And it's this here, and he actually put new beeswax over both of these bowls just to help them color a little bit better. So this one is a little darker, but I think it's because it got hit with more beeswax, and I think it just looks awesome. It's just golden, just beautiful pipe, and he was able to kind of get that P, and it's hard to see in this light. Yeah, there you go. Kind of get the Peterson P to come back to life on this stem. Beautiful job of the stem. Man, this might be one that I smoked too. This is a fishtail, as you can tell. Huge button on it that was cleaned up and restored to just about where it started. So gorgeous. I mean, I love these pipes because they are just so hard to find. And I think they're just really cool pieces in my collection, being a Peterson collector. And then the last pipe is very special to me because it was the second Peterson I ever bought. It was one that I found on eBay. I bought it because it's from 1988, which is my brother's birth year. And I'm very close with my brother, and I think it's a really cool pipe to have. And it's a Peterson standard system pipe, or a system standard pipe, standard system. And this pipe was charred beyond belief on the rim. The stem needed a ton of work. And I just can't believe the grain that he was able to bring out of this buff back to life. So this is the pipe. Look how just glowingly beautiful this pipe is now. The rim, there's not any, I mean, there's no evidence that there was charring on it whatsoever. And just look at this beautiful bird's eye. I mean, I couldn't be more happy with the results. So this is a big plug for Rick at Briarville. Please, if you have restoration projects that are just beyond your capacity, you know, he does amazing work, guys. Just amazing. I seriously was floored when I saw this. So, all right, well, that's it for me this morning, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Get in your VRs or comments at least on the original giveaway video. giving away a Peterson pipe. Obviously, that's a big part of my channel. And I hope you guys have a great Sunday and a great beginning to your week. Good luck in the giveaway, and I will see you next time.